Yemen's humanitarian nightmare explained. Yemen is facing a dire humanitarian crisis as renewed fighting and a blockade have exacerbated the already critical situation. The ongoing conflict between Houthi rebels and the Saudi-led coalition has resulted in increased civilian casualties, with families caught in the crossfire of relentless violence. As the conflict intensifies, the blockade has restricted the flow of essential goods, leading to widespread famine and a severe lack of medical supplies. This has left millions of people struggling to survive, with children being the most vulnerable to malnutrition and disease. Aid workers on the ground paint a heartbreaking picture of the challenges they face in delivering crucial relief. They recount stories of families being forced to flee their homes, living in makeshift shelters with little access to food or clean water. The collapse of medical infrastructure means that even basic healthcare is a luxury few can afford, with hospitals overwhelmed and unable to cope with the surge of wounded and sick. These harrowing conditions are compounded by the constant threat of airstrikes, which make the delivery of aid not only difficult but dangerous. Despite the dire need for assistance, the international community's response has been criticized for being inadequate. While some nations have pledged financial support, the logistical challenges of getting aid into the country remain formidable. The blockade not only limits the entry of humanitarian supplies but also stymies efforts to rebuild and support the crumbling infrastructure. This has led to calls for urgent diplomatic intervention to open humanitarian corridors and ease the suffering of millions trapped in this conflict. The crisis in Yemen is a stark reminder of the human cost of prolonged conflict and the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. The stories of resilience and suffering from displaced families highlight the pressing need for international solidarity and action. While the world watches, the people of Yemen continue to endure unimaginable hardship, hoping for a change that will bring them peace and the chance to rebuild their lives.